Soul Family here on YouTube. I hope that you are keeping safe, well and beautifully blessed. In today's reading, we are exploring what do you not see about yourself? A truth from the divine. If you are new here, welcome. I am Guidance Above and I utilize the tool Tarot to connect with that otherworldly energy to bring you that beautiful guidance from above. These are only general readings, they are not personal readings, so if you are interested in a personal reading, check out my description box below. But let us begin. What are you not seeing about yourself, beautiful soul? So we have the 10 of Wands in the reversed position because there is a matter. I have the Lovers here also with the Page of Cups. So there's a matter here. A love matter that is making you feel unacknowledged, unimportant, not chosen, perhaps an option. I feel as if there is a significant person in your life that is making you see yourself in a negative light. And the reason why your angels have manifested this message to you is because the way that you're seeing yourself is not reality. It's not reality. The way that somebody treats you, it's not a reflection upon yourself, it's a reflection upon themselves, okay? If you notice the illustration that your soul guide has drawn, the masculine energy here, his vision is being blocked by the wands. Now, he is refusing to see the truth because the truth of the matter is that he is choosing to embed himself in those negative thoughts. Your angels are communicating to you that you're choosing to listen to those negative thoughts, and because you're listening to those negative thoughts, you're then manifesting certain synchronicities, so adverts, magazines, movies, people, whatever it is, social media posts that further have you questioning yourself, your self-worth, your own abilities, and this relationship. Now, the advice from your soul guide is very clear. It's to make a choice, okay? It's a choice because we have the lovers, and the lovers is a choice energy. We have the Page of Cups, which is a messenger, a communicator. I see that there isn't any communication, and I see that you're up against the wall every time you try to communicate. I also feel that there isn't an attached energy because you want the communication, you want the responses. I hear your angel very loud and very clear, and they're saying do not communicate anymore. Silence is also a message. I also see another scenario. I see that your present circumstances connected to your livelihood, so your career, or the choices that you made in the past that have influenced this now, are burdening you because you're feeling like a failure in some way, shape or form. And I feel that your thoughts are not serving you because you're feeling overwhelmed about what to do and how to navigate forwards. Because I see your stress is caused by a lack of decision making because we do have choices. Your angel is very clear that once you make the decision, the stress will release from your shoulders. Now you're probably thinking, well, the reason why I'm stressed is because I don't know how to make the decision. I can already hear the defense, because come on, ego is defensive. I would be defensive. But you've got to quiet your mind, your heart, and your spirit. And you've got to stop thinking about other people, and you've got to think about yourself, and that can be really difficult. But the reason why this decision is so difficult is because there's other people that are in the picture. Because we've got a lot of people energy. We've got the male, we've got the female, we've got lovers, we've got family, we've got friends, whoever, okay? It's all here. And I see that your guidance is to start being the main character. Because what you're not seeing about yourself is that you can be free from what burdens you. You don't feel free when you're not enjoying what you're doing. And I can see that you're not enjoying what you're doing, if it's career-wise, if it's relationship-wise, if it's your lifestyle. Whatever it is time to gain control. And control means to find that discipline. And that's hard. It's hard to find the discipline. Motivation is not enough because it's only temporary. So I see here that the guidance for you is to ask yourself the why. Why are you going to be making the choices that you are? If you can't make the choices, why can you not? What's holding you back here? Because it's only yourself that's holding yourself back, okay? It's only yourself. I see that once you take the control back, you're gonna find that life is going to reward you substantially, because we have the Page of Cups. So you leave the job, another job invitation will come. Now, let's not get this twisted. This doesn't mean that something's magically going to come out from the ether. We've got to be proactive, so we must put in the work, okay? Once you put in the work, you're going to have the job offers, you're going to have the relationship offers. You're going to find that applications for loans may be accepted because you decide to take a risk and take a calculated chance, right? But what I can see here that you don't quite see about yourself is that you're feeling weak and you're feeling helpless. And your higher self is very, very confident that you are not helpless, you are not powerless, and you haven't gone wrong. You think that you've gone wrong in your path. You've not gone wrong at all. And there is no failure here. There's been lessons that have been necessary to get you to where you are right now, because the truth is it's all about not settling. And I think you've been settling, and now the universe is shaking things up because it's time for a re-evaluation on your life. So you're going to see that things are going to start to feel uncomfortable, but that's purposeful because there's new energy manifesting, and that's what's good, that's what's positive, that's what you've been asking for. It's just it's not coming how you may have anticipated it to have come. It's coming in the form of relationships breaking down, friendships breaking down, your identities, your personalities breaking down, your job's no longer working for you and feeling like harder work. Everything has gone harder, and that's because the universe is wanting you to pay attention. The universe is going to make it more uncomfortable until you make the necessary decisions. So trust that the stress that you may be feeling right now is because of the unmade decisions. That's it. That's how simple it is. And what you are going to find is that when you have navigated these changes and made the necessary choices, you're going to find that you are then aligned to the energy that raises your vibration. So what do I mean by this? Raises your spirit. You align to the people who serve you, who are on your level, who provide and assist, and who don't bring drama but bring memories and fun and joy and everything that a friendship should be, or a relationship. I also see this in terms of a job, not feeling tied down, but feeling like you're purposeful and that you have a new fire within your spirit, a new get up and go. Whereas right now, you probably don't have that get up and go, but that's okay, because that's just the energy saying this isn't for us. I don't want to keep doing this anymore. So that's that decision making energy that comes up. I see that what your soul guide is ultimately communicating, what you can't see, is that there are solutions, that you don't have to be soul downbeat on yourself. If you keep focusing on the negative, it's only going to look negative. But if you start focusing upon it like it's a lesson, like it's helping you, then your perception is going to change and you're going to see that it serves you. But I see that the angels are trying to help you to change your perception on your current circumstances so that you make the journey easier. So if you do see signs that feel cliche, it's not that the angels are being cliche, it's because that is the truth of your situation and yourself. So if your angel is telling you to be kind to your mind, it's because you need to be kind to your mind, because you're probably thinking very negative and you're probably comparing yourself to other people and looking at what you don't have or what you haven't achieved, and then looking at what others have achieved. Listen, your progress may be slow, but just because it's slow, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get there. Even if you feel like it hasn't started, it has. Because what is on the other side of what you are going through is extraordinary. And that's why we have the Page of Cups. Because the storm, the chaos, the instability, the not workings out, the feelings of feeling just like everything's a mess, it's all going to be behind you. And this is going to be you. You're going to feel proud of yourself. You're going to feel accomplished. Because you're going to know that you did it all with the universe by your side, because the universe believes in you, believes in your vision, and created you to be unique, not to be like anybody else. You wasn't here to be a replica. You wasn't here to do life like everybody else has. Your path is different. I know it can be hard to digest when your path is different, but your path is different because you're destined for a beautiful destination. Your path is not to rot away. Your path is to live life to the fullest, and that's why you've gone through hell. That's why it's been hell. Whether it's been for years, months, days, however long your hell has been, you're now entering your heavenly periods. Because we're in the year of karma, and your good, warm karma is heading your way, beautiful soul. We're also in the year of the dragon. What does the dragon represent? Because we've got the water element here. We have the air element here. The dragon represents that it is powerful, right? Because it's not bound by the water or the air. It's flexible, it's powerful. What does the fire represent? It represents that rebirth, and that's what you've been asking for. It's that transformation, but no transformation comes without pain, fear, darkness, lessons, feeling like you're on your knees. Remember that, beautiful soul. We only have to look at nature to remember these truths, because we get caught up with society, but look at a flower, for instance. Before it reaches the sunlight, it travels through the darkness. Look at a bamboo tree. It takes 5 years until any growth is to be seen. You've got to trust yourself, trust your journey. And if you've got to explain yourself to other people, they're not your people. Okay, stop holding on to dead weight. Don't hold on to dead weight. Because once you let it go, then you free yourself. And this year is all about freedom. Freedom of self, freedom of expression, freedom for you to be you. Financial freedom. No more feeling like a prisoner, no more feeling like you're restricted. But in order to manifest that energy, you've got to make those challenging decisions, scary decisions. You got to be that person that you want to be. No more blending in because you're fearful, is what I feel guided to communicate, beautiful soul. Now, I'm also going to draw a Moonology oracle card, because the moon will have moved into Gemini when you listen to this reading. And Gemini is all about knowing yourself, that confidence. It's all about that confidence. So we have the message that you and your loved ones are safe. Of course you're safe, beautiful soul. You're safe to be who you desire to be. Be that. Choose that. And of course, a fiery climax approaches. Listen, grab the bull by the horns. Those decisions, don't procrastinate on them. I feel guided to communicate that you are a lot more intelligent than what you may feel or think right now, beautiful soul. You are a lot more capable than what you may feel or think right now. You are safe in this. How scary the unknown may feel to you, take it day by day. I also feel guided to communicate that if you don't try, you'll never know. Just try, because you're safe in trying. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a reason to be happy and choose it. No longer subscribe to those negative thoughts that make you feel like you don't want to be here or exist anymore, or that you're just a problem wherever you go. You're not. Trust that the angels have got you through this period. And one day you'll look back and you'll thank yourself because you took those risks, and it will have paid off big time for you. But I also want to show you something, beautiful souls. I want to show you this feather. The reason I want to show you this feather is because it looks like the Native Americans, right? Like that energy that comes through. And it's interesting because I do have a Native American guide here in these oracle cards. Now, what do the natives stand for? Freedom. You are manifesting freedom, and this is your message and your sign that it is true. Don't dilute this truth, affirm it and declare it. I want you in the comments below to affirm that this is my year of freedom, financial freedom, freedom to be myself and to be independent, freedom to set my soul on fire and to live a beautiful life that leaves me in awe about how I did it. I hope, beautiful souls, that this reading resonates with you and brings you that fire to help you to keep on keeping on, and to know that you're not alone in your struggles and that you exist here for reasons that are beyond you and I alone. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below, but I thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in next week's reading. Goodbye, sweetest soul family.